Capricorn, you're going to feel more confident than you have in the past 3 to 4 months. Some of you, it will be even longer than that. January is going to bring in blessings and prosperity for those of you who recognize your confidence level has gone up. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Capricorn for January. You can click that link below. Capricorn, before I start readings, I always call in for guidance and I ask them whatever it is that you guys need to hear and just transmute it through me. And I'm hearing that some of you have really gone through a lot of problems, difficulty in focusing. You couldn't focus on whatever you were doing, incomplete tasks, things left undone, words left unsaid, actions not taken. So this is over 3 to 4 months, and some of you it's 3 to 4 years that you've been going through this, where you may have been going through like a repetitive cycle. But in the month of January, especially right as Mercury goes direct, you're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel excited about life. There's something you're going to see in your own life that is going to trigger you. Now, it could be messages from or synchronicities from the signs above, the signs you were asking for, but it is definitely going to resonate with you in your life. So let me pull out a few more cards as we talk about you, and then we're going to look at the people around you, your career, and even a little bit of love. Yeah, you've really, you have the Two of Swords. And those of you who are new, I hear it over here and I see the visions over here. So my guides connect to me in a really direct way. And this is the past, present, future. This has not happened yet. And the cards enhance what I'm already hearing. So here it is right here. You have not been able to really see clearly. You felt like, I don't know which way to go. That's because of the inability, the mask of blindness that you had. And I'm talking about the people around you that may have really kept you restricted. Okay. And a lot of you, it was your own self, but I do feel most of you had somebody around you. This could be a coworker that you were dealing with, a business partner that you were trying to work with, somebody around you, even your own romantic partner or your own children. For a lot of you, though, it was you over analyzing, overthinking things, anticipating the outcome before you ever took the steps to get there. So it's like overthinking. If I do this, then this and this will happen, and this will happen, and this will happen. But yet that centerpiece will never get you to the outcome because it's based on the old stuff. If we're indecisive, we go back from the old into the new, back and forth. So you've been trying to start this new cycle. Now, whatever you wish for is going to be granted. The Star card is here. And another zodiac sign, I think 2 of them got the Star card as well, which represents Aquarius. For those of you who have Aqua in your chart, or if you're watching for an Aquarius, also it's about a wish being granted once we get through this hump. And that's exactly what's going on for you. So you have something that is getting ready to kind of burst in your life, and you will see the synchronicities. For you guys, I see the color blue is very important. Blue, it is this color blue right here, kind of like my shirt, but a little bit darker. That color blue right there. That's what I'm seeing for you. If you see that, maybe it's a car, maybe it's a photograph you're going to buy, maybe it's a shirt. You're going to go online, you're going to start looking for a shirt or a jacket or whatever you need to get, and that blue pops up. It's like when you start seeing that color, bluebirds, bluebirds, which I think I have a post on my blog about bluebirds. You can check that out. Anyway, that will be your confirmation of what you've been asking for. So those signs are going to be very important for you, Capricorn. Now, again, we're going to look at family and friends around you. Let's look at career first. All right. We're going to look at career and then family and friends. Now, some of you, like I said, it could be a coworker that you've been working with who's been dominating your thoughts. It's like, you can't do that. You can't leave. We can't live without you. We need you here. You can't leave us. How can you do that? All of these things that people do in order to keep us right where we're at for their benefit. So I feel that in the work environment, you've been going through that. Now, some of you may have actually got up and walked out, which is really great if it was the right thing for you to do. Whatever you do from here forward, remember this is a general reading. Not everything is going to resonate with you. Let us know what does resonate with you and come back and look at your sun, moon, and rising sign. That way it puts it all into perspective for you. So you have the Empress card. You have a definite offer coming in. Some of you are going to have two opportunities. One is going to be very big. One is going to be, they're saying it's going to be life changing for some of you, meaning it's a new career, it's in a new path, it's in a new location, and it's literally going to put you on a brand new path or back on the path your soul was meant to walk originally. You know, we're born, we get all of these people saying things, society saying things, all of this stuff, and we get kind of confused. We get put into this energy, Capricorn. And what happens is we get off our soul path, our soul purpose. So with this, I feel that you guys are going to be brought back into alignment, and you are going to have an opportunity, big or small, that is going to be very beneficial for you. You also have the Knight of Cups. So one of these is going to be very, very emotionally satisfied. It may not make as much money, but it will take care of what you've been wanting and needing. Remember, the Star card is here. Your wish is going to be granted in the month of January. Now, it may flow from January into February. However, it is definitely going to be an ongoing thing. 3 to 6 months for some of you it will go all the way through September, where you keep getting new things adding on to a bonus for you. And I don't mean financial bonus. It's like a kudo, a pat on the back, an award. Whatever it is that you're working on is going to be very fruitful for you throughout the year. Each month, you're going to feel more rewards as you go forward. And you have this beautiful, beautiful little angel right here. You guys, this is Temperance, and it's saying you've been really patient. And you may have thought December was the month. For some of you, it probably could have been. That may have been when you applied for this position, when you sent your resume out, and then the after effect in coming in January. That's the interview, that's the job. That for those of you working on a project that has nothing to do with your finances, this is you getting that appointment, hearing back from the people. You've been patient long enough, and you definitely are waiting and wondering. Okay, so your guides are saying that they're wondering if any of this is real, wondering if you really can manifest. Remember, manifestation, creating magic in our own life, is when our mind, our body, and our soul are in alignment. So when we are all in alignment, our air is the creativity connected to the divine, then the soul is connected to the earth. You have to look at it like that. And the inside is you making sure that you're connected to both. That's the centerpiece that keeps the direct line to the universe. So as you go forward, remember, if you say things like, I'm not going to get it, I don't think it's going to happen, I hope so, these things are going to really restrict you. So over the next 2 to 3 weeks, do really work on avoiding that negative thinking, that negative self-talk, because it can change everything that I'm saying right here. One time, it can change everything. Just, you have to have faith and believe. You're creating a new partnership. You're joining a new firm. Some of you are going to find a partner that's going to help you get a social, I'm hearing a social media up and going. So you may be putting together a nonprofit organization, working with another person to get something out there that's going to benefit humanity. It's not like it's your job. It's not like you're trying to find resources for yourself, maybe resources for this project. Whatever the project is, it is definitely going to come through in the month of January. So it's a very big month. And remember, the first couple of weeks of January is about you. And it's about you completing that old cycle. You see, the year 2024, it is huge. It's bigger than you could possibly imagine. This is that moment for the soul to ascend, to move to a different direction, to move back on path. get into a new path. We create our own destiny. So whether you choose to stay in the old cycle that may be pulling you backwards, which some of you are, and that is your choice. But if you want to jump out, now is the time to do it. And you want to take action in the month of January. Hopefully you already have. Hopefully you've done it in the month of December. You have something incredible on the way. When we're talking about blessings and prosperity, we're talking about abundance, meaning you'll have what you want when you need it. And that's all there is to it. It'll make you happy. It'll make you joyous. It'll make you feel like you are connected to yourself and to the life that you're creating, to the job, to the project, to the people that are associated with this. Very, very positive. So let's take a look, because some of you Capricorns, I feel you've been dealing with some not so good people. And we're going to look at who these are, what is going on as far as family and friends go. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Now the Six of Pentacles. And if you recall, I am not a traditional tarot reader. I am a psychic medium. I am an energy healer, a Reiki master. I've got all this stuff behind me. You can look on my website. You'll see everything behind me. And I bring that into these readings, and the tarot enhances it. So my guides are saying that you've been going through a period, again, of 3-4 years of trying to get yourself back in balance. You may have been flipped upside down, particularly those over the last 3 to 4 months. Whatever it was, I feel a family member came in and kind of, you may have given a loan, they didn't pay it back, even though they said they would immediately. Maybe they're making payments, but the chunk of what you put out, actually you wound up needing it, because we're never supposed to give money that we need, right? Because it can take a while, especially if we're dealing with family or friends. It can take a while, and sometimes it never gets returned, because we always seem to hurt the people we love. I don't know why we do, but we do, because there is no forgiveness. But whatever that was, it put you in the Two of Swords. You have the Two of Swords here twice, you see? So in your own self, this threw you out of balance. Whatever you gave, whether it's finances, whether it's your time, your energy, whether you gave somebody support in some way, and they didn't give it back. They did not live up to their promise, is what I just heard. They did not live up to their promise. Now, I feel for some of you, this was actually your parents or siblings. I see like a family, like your original birth family, meaning the siblings are close in your age. And then there's older people. So you're on one side or the other. I might sneeze. and yet there's still this twisted beliefs. Okay, so your guides are saying there's twisted beliefs when it comes to this situation, meaning you may still have a lot of faith in them. You may put them on a pedestal, Capricorn. You may believe in the wrong people. Whoever this person was is the Prince of Swords in the reverse. That means they're very, very naughty individual. They may act immature. They may be very harsh with their words. There's something about this Prince of Swords, which represents a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, particularly Gemini. There's something about this Prince of Swords that I feel they talk a lot. And sometimes they just talk nonsense. So you have to decipher what is real of what they're saying and what isn't. It's like, if you go down the street and you make a right, that gas station's over there, and it's not, it's on the left. It's like, I don't know necessarily that they always do it intentionally, but there is something off about this Prince of Swords. Now, this could be anyone in your life, but whoever this Prince of Swords really did kind of hurt you when you gave to them. We're looking at air, that's your connection to above. We're looking at earth, that's your connection down here. You see, we have to be in balance with both air and earth in order to make things work on our behalf. So whatever this was with this person, again, they put you in this funk. Now, in January, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And that's what I'm talking about. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to make a decision that is going to be life altering. You can see clearly, By the second week, definitely the third week, everything is going to start flooding in, going, I get it, I got it, I know, I did, I'm going to change it. You're going to know exactly what direction to go, Capricorn. This is a really big deal for you. This month is going to be huge, and it is going to set the foundation for you for the entire year, and some of you for the next 3 years, and even 10 years for another group of you or more. All right, this is a really big deal where you're changing that course of direction. And what they're showing me is a path. It's like a yellow, golden yellow road, meaning it has like golden rocks on it, little pebbles that are gold. And gold represents the security around you, right? This is a beautiful path that is going to lead you to feeling the blessings and prosperity that is on the way for you. And remember, everything is based on your confidence being restored. The Nine of Pentacles is a person who is extremely confident. Now, I don't mean confident like the Empress. I don't mean any of the other tarot. I'm talking about this card. You have worked hard, and you are going to see and have the results in hand. So if you've been looking at a situation with your family, with a friend, where it's been out of balance, you definitely are going to be able to make a decision. Either that you're going to fix it, and they're going to get on board with you and agree to disagree, but yet not treat you poorly, give you back the finances, give you the direction. Some of you, this was financial advising. They may have advised you improperly, especially if they are, I hear, a brokerage firm. If they work for a brokerage firm, your friend, your family, the one who should be directing you properly, may not have. All right, but there's like a mending coming. You have the Six of Swords, right? And this beautiful Six of Swords is saying you're letting go of the past and you're feeling absolutely amazing. Truly, this is like you just saying, the Six of Swords is talking about the mind, and it can be the emotions. But if you look, the swords in this card is attached to the dirt, to earth. And that's what I'm talking about. This is total alignment with you. So you're going to feel comfortable. You're going to have what you need when you need it. Abundance and prosperity, blessings are definitely going to be in this situation. So let's take a look at your romance, all right? Because it's a really big deal. And remember, I said your confidence is really what's going to make you make the right decision, bring that clarity. Everything is just going to fall into place. And now you're just like, I got it. I got it. I got it going on. And that may change your entire romantic love life from one aspect to another. So let me pull a couple cards and we'll talk about that, because it is going to be, for some of you, it has nothing to do with career or projects. It has to do with all about romance. And I can't wait to do the love reading, because 2024 is going to bring love, romance back into people's lives. So with you, we definitely have the Eight of Pentacles. This is something you've been working on. Some of you have a partner that I feel the foundation between the two of you was out of balance. Now, that family and friends may very well be them, but this Eight of Pentacles is working very diligently. You or your partner, or we could even be talking about a neighbor that you're very close to, a friend. Whoever this is was putting a lot of energy and effort and time, maybe even financial resources, to back this person up. And I'm seeing somebody paid for somebody's education. Somebody took the time, the energy, and the resources to help their partner become more qualified, is the word I'm saying, qualified. So that's putting them through school, paying for a certification, giving them the resources to uplift their life, like a makeover, a do-over of what they had going. But yeah, it drained you. It drained your foundation. It drained everything. And this may very well be your partner's family that did that for some of you. So it's a very specific on the energy and all the resources you put into it, you didn't get back. But in January toward the latter part. All right, that's when I feel you're going to feel it. Some of you, it will be in the month of February, but you've got the Ace of Cups. This is love. This is like the love that I'm talking about, where we're going to feel like I'm ready for a relationship. All the work you put into everything is now going to come to play because you have been able to rest your mind when it comes to this relationship. I feel some of you, those of you who have been out of whack, where your partner did not work on this relationship and it did throw things out of balance. Now, it may be you. One of the two people did not work on the relationship and it really caused a infracture in your system of what, in the flow of what you had going on. But this is getting ready to turn around. All right. So I feel there was a lot of silence in that situation in January. Looks like you guys are going to be talking. Some of you have already started talking, and you definitely will right after New Year's. I'm seeing the second, third, fourth. So in that first week, you're going to find yourself actually asking them something, or they're going to respond. There's going to start to be more communication than there has been, because I feel there has not really been any. Now, that could be because you both are working really hard, so you're distant from each other, right? And now you're starting to, little by little, you're going to come back together. But it's ending the month with the Ace of Cups, and that's going to carry you all the way forward. Everything you're doing in the month of January is going to produce results throughout the entire year. So it's very powerful message. Your confidence restores your career, everything in your life. It restores your ability to function like you normally would, but even better for some of you. Now let's pull one more card, whatever they want you to know. And I hope you guys are doing well, because we have, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. That's our body, right? Health. You're going to have good health. And you do have a lot of pentacles here, and you are a Capricorn of Pentacle yourself. Eating right, nutrition, taking good care of yourself, resting the mind, all of these things are good. And being in healthy relationships is vital for our health, our mental health, our physical health, emotional health, and our spiritual health. So I feel, again, your mind, your body, and your soul are going to be in alignment. So January is going to be a big month for you guys. Thank you for watching. Much love.